The fishing community is protesting seismic bombings by Petrotrin despite assurances from the oil company that the technology used will not harm the marine life. Fishermen gathered at the Hyatt waterfront outside the Ministries of Energy and Water Resources and the Environment to vent their concerns. Mr. Dasrath has more.
Petrotrin expects to begin its ocean bottom cable seismic survey before the end of the year. But the fishermen fear that with every blast, the marine life in the waters around Trinidad and Tobago will be driven away. The sound and vibrations generated from the seismic bombing, they say, will scare away the fish, turtles and dolphins that the explosives do not kill. Scores of fisherfolk docked at the waterfront complex outside the Ministry of Energy and Energy Affairs and the Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources Thursday to demonstrate their discontent. President of the Trinidad and Tobago Game Fishing Association, Reginald McLean, said marine animals rely on sonar hearing to navigate, find food sources and sense danger, so they are extremely sensitive. He said seismic bombing will have a severe long-term effect on marine life, fishermen and the consumer.
So it's not just fish, we're talking about shrimp, we're talking about all sorts of marine life. And this constant bombing where they're going to start on November 1st for 7 months. And they claim that it only lasts 2 or 3 months after. So we're talking in the immediate term of 10 months. But realistically, we're looking at the Gulf is going to be pretty much dead for the next several years. At the end of the day, look for higher fish prices at Christmas and for the rest of the year coming into next year.
Petrotrin, in a release yesterday, said there is no conclusive scientific evidence that the seismic survey would have a negative impact on fisheries. Petrotrin said the OBC survey, which will be conducted in Petrotrin's Trinmar and North Marine areas in the Gulf of Paria, will begin in December and continue for 5 months, with operations taking place continuously 24 hours per day. The oil company assured that the technology will utilize the discharge of compressed air to generate pulses for recording and no explosives will be used. The release stated that the sound generated mimics a naturally occurring marine sound, has a short-term effect, and has even been shown to increase the fish catch thereafter. And according to Petrotrin, fishermen will have access to 98% of the survey area of 510 square kilometers. But Kishore Budram, president of the Claxon Bay Fishing Association and vice president of the Unified Fisher Folk, is not convinced.
What they're doing now, they're doing seismic survey in hatchery areas, in where reef is and, Stone Reef, which is, and also you have the coral reef. And this is what the fishermen are saying. And the fishing sector is already collapsed with pollution and seismic bombing. We have a lot of trawlers destruction also. And we have to move urgent because now is food security and we have to look into this seriously. Other countries stopping it like Canada, Norway and even Venezuela.
The fishing stakeholders want the EMA to revise the conditions for granting CECs, specifically as it relates to offshore seismic testing. And the National Workers' Union also sent a release to express their full support of the fishing community's action today. Melissa Dasrath, CNews.